Hi, I'm Mary Santo. I'm the tasting room manager here at Still Austin Whiskey Co. We're here in South Austin, right off Congress, in St. Elmo. Have you ever been to a distillery before? Do you know how whiskey is made? What is life? These are all things that we'll be discussing within the next 2 minutes. Look at these giant tanks. They're all, each and every one of them, filled with dreams, which is a sexy way to say they're filled with fermenting grains. All of our grains here are 100% Texas-grown grains because who wants to drink South Dakota? That's right, SD, I'm calling you out. But look over here. Here's our still. Oh, and now I've tricked you. This is not our main still. Would we name ourselves Still Austin if all we had was one smallish still? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You're very big and very beautiful, and we do love you. Okay, but are you ready to see our main still? Are you? Well, get ready.
Well, hey, welcome to Still Austin. This is Nancy. She's our 42-foot tall column still. She's got 12 rectifying plates. Trust me, that's a lot.
Well, anyways, we're at a distillery, so I'm assuming that you think there's going to be some barrels. Trust me, we've got some barrels. Well, speaking of those barrels, so here at Still Austin, we use a process called slow water reduction, where we actually proof and age the whiskey inside the barrel. It's a meticulous process, but it ends up in resulting some of the best bourbon you'll get in the whole state. Let me introduce my friend Josh and show you through our tasting room.
And here we are in our tasting room. If you'll come this way, you'll see head distiller John Sherpell and production manager Evan Hall. Now, we call it the tasting room because we've got so much impeccable taste in the design of this place. Okay, and we also invite a lot of people to come back here and taste things with us. And now this is our straight bourbon, the product of 2 years resting in new charred American white oak and made from 100% Texas-grown grain. Now, you may be asking why we would put a musician on the cover of our bottle, and that would make me wonder, well, do you know Austin? Because here in Austin, music is everything to us. Well, music and whiskey, and queso, Matthew McConaughey, Airstream trailers, neon signs, but really it comes back to music. Without any further ado, let's introduce Chris Seals, our CEO.
Hi, I'm Chris Seals, and I'm one of the co-founders here at Still Austin. We're going to start the music in just 30 seconds, but before we do, I wanted to just remind everybody why we're here tonight. We're celebrating the release of Still Austin Straight Bourbon, our flagship product, which we call the Musician. And we could not be more proud of this spirit. We have worked so hard with time and patience, and every drop of our bourbon is distilled from Texas-grown grains. Now, tasting whiskey is a little bit of an art, and so you're about to get the fastest crash course in it ever. So if you picked up one of our tasting kits, you're going to want to open that up. And if you didn't get a tasting kit, just pay attention to what I'm saying. And after this concert, run out to your local liquor store and pick up a bottle. When you first taste the bourbon, what you're going to want to do is kind of take in the appearance. A little bit of copper color there. And I think there might even be a little bit of a fleck of burnt orange. Now you can smell it, but leave your mouth open while you're smelling. You get some of those sweet notes like pineapple and papaya, maybe a little bit of mango, maybe some rich notes like chocolate and maybe a bit of graham cracker. Now take a sip. That spice, it's coming from Texas-grown grain. and it gives notes like cinnamon toast or a little bit of blanched almonds, brown butter. It's got a creamy mouthfeel, kind of like vanilla egg custard, and the finish just goes on forever with notes of toffee, a little bit of baking spices, maybe even a little bit of curry. Now, Austin is the live music capital of the world, and as an Austin-based distillery, we truly believe in the magic of pairing bourbon with music. And we have the highest of respect for the musicians in our community. They have been with us through the very best of times. They've been with us through the very worst of times. And that is why we put a painting of Austin's musicians on the front of our new bottle. And so now, with all that said, I encourage you to sit back, enjoy your bourbon, and join me in welcoming Charley Crockett. And live from Still Austin, it's Thursday night.
Life's a casino, I'm telling you. Everybody's playing, boys and girls, women, children, me and you. The dice are loaded, everything's fixed. Even a hobo will tell you this. Welcome to hard times and feeling low. Do you like sinning? No. Well, you will before you go. We've got lots of gambling. Oh, and we're telling lies. You're certainly welcome to hard times. Take a look in my eyes, tell me what you see. Besides the bright blinking lights stretched out in front of me, I wonder if you'll notice, would you even care if I told you my life just isn't fair? Welcome to hard times and feeling low. Do you like sinning? No. Well, you will before you go. We've got lots of gambling. Oh, and we're telling lies. You're certainly welcome to hard times. Yes. Hope you're feeling welcome to hard times. Well, thank you very much, y'all. My name's Charley Crockett. That's Charlie with an E-Y. Crockett with 2 T's, just like Davy. And, well, I want to thank y'all for having me here tonight. This is a little song I wrote with my friend Evan Felker called Borrowed Time. Tell the truth, shame the devil. He gon' fool you if he can. I'm telling you, it's gonna be double. Better leave this gambling man. You've tried and tried, mama, I've lied and lied. It don't matter what you do, I just can't be satisfied. I want to be free, it's my only crime. Loving you on borrowed time. Loving you on borrowed time. You can't stop what's already coming. I thought you know by now. Why don't you see it's sure to be trouble? You know what I'm talking about. Tried and tried, mama, I've lied and lied. No matter what you do, I just can't be satisfied. I want to be free, that's my only crime. Loving you on borrowed time. Loving you on borrowed time. Well, this game don't mean nothing. We just rolling in the tide. I guess it's true that I've been struggling. I'll never leave this old world alive. You've tried and tried, mama, I've lied and lied. No matter what you do, I just can't be satisfied. Want to be free, it's my only crime. Loving you on borrowed time. Loving you on borrowed time. I'm loving you on borrowed time. I appreciate that. I ain't played out too much, as you could imagine these days, so it's nice to be able to do this with y'all. Let's see here. Actually, I want to do a song for a good friend of mine that passed away just the other day. Big influence on me. Justin Townes Earl. Here's one of his songs called Harlem River Blues. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. I'm on the road, mama, I gotta go, gotta get there while I still can. Troubled days are behind me now, and I know they're gonna let me in. So if you see me walking up the empty yard, or hanging and a clapping my hands, tell my mama I love her, my daddy I tried to give my baby to my money to spend. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Good times come and they go. Even a good man will break. He'll let his troubles bury him whole, even though it knows what's at stake. So I'm taking no chances, holding the line while I'm still good in his grace. I'm no fool, mama, I know the rules between tempted and choosing my fate. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. That's for you, Brother Justin. I see you up there one day. Yes. You ain't got time to tell me how you feel. By this time tomorrow I'll be out in Bakersfield. Just like that horse steady running down the track. You know I won't be coming back. I keep it moving down 75, just like I've been doing for my entire life. And if I win, go have to give my baby some. You know that woman, she ain't dumb. Can't stop till my work is done. Run, horse. Run, horse, run. Yeah! I watch the dealer pass the cards around. See trouble coming because I know that sound. Lovers, they will quit you, a thief will rob you blind. Good friends are awful hard to find. Can't stop till my work is done. Run, horse. Run, horse, run. Yeah! Can't stop till my work is done. Run, horse. Run, horse, run. Giddy up. Ha! All right, there it is. I don't think there's too much question what that song's about. Lilly, my darling, Lilly, my dear, for what awful reason have you come down here? Is it for money? Is it for pride? Or just for the joy of watching me cry? I've gambled in Texas, been all around, stood on the corner, not a word in my mouth. Seen lots of people come rolling by. Throw me $1, I could so use me 5. Lilly, my darling, Lilly, my dear, for what awful reason have you come down here? Is it for money? Is it for pride? Just for the joy of watching me cry? I've got no possessions, no money I've saved. All that I'm asking is for dirt on my grave. Honey, if you love me, just let me be. Loaded this life, I can't get no relief. Lilly, my darling, Lilly, my dear, for what awful reason have you come down here? Is it for money? Is it for pride? Or just for the joy of watching me cry? No peace for the guilty, no rest for the sinning. When I get out, I'll finally be winning. If the good times don't kill me, the devil he will lay me to rest on a mockingbird hill. Lilly, my darling, Lilly, my dear, what awful reason have you come down here? Is it for money? Is it for pride? Or just for the joy of watching me die? Thank you. Put that on the new record I recorded back in February called Welcome to Hard Times. I usually play that one on the banjo, but I didn't think to bring it tonight. I'm regretting that right now. When them geese fly south for that winter, I wonder how far down they go. Well, I can tell you, no matter that distance, you know me, girl, I'm always coming back home. When I leave here, it's early in the morning. You'll be crying, but girl, you ought to know. Like I told you, leaving is my business. You know me, girl, I'm always coming back home. Don't cry for me, darling. No, honey, don't cry while you're all alone. I can't stand it, but leaving is my business. Because I love you, I'm always coming back home. Don't cry for me, darling. No, honey, don't cry while you're all alone. I can't stand it, but leaving is my business. Because I love you, I'm always coming back home. Don't cry for me, darling. No, honey, don't cry while you're all alone. I can't stand it, but leaving is my business. Because I love you, I'm always coming back home. 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 Well, some people call me the son of Davy. That's because I'm a descendant of Davy Crockett himself. But I like to think of myself more of a jack of all trades out here on the blue frontier, you know. And whatever that means. But never no more. Will I be all alone, never no more. Will I just stay at home because I got me somebody that makes me happy when I'm blue. Never no more. Will I try for her, never no more. Will I sit by for her because I got me somebody that makes me happy when I'm blue. I've been all around, painted up the town just like we used to do. In all of that time, I was so blind before there was you. I always felt so blue, never no more. Will I see her, never no more. Now that I'm free of her, because I got me somebody that makes me happy. Yes, I got me somebody, yeah, that makes me happy when I'm blue. Never no more. Never no more. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you like what you heard, support what you heard. I got Venmo and Cash App. I'm well paid tonight. Don't tip me any money online. I get plenty of those. I was standing beside the road in Blackjack County, not knowing the sheriff paid a bounty for men like me who didn't have a penny to our names. So he locked my leg to 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. And all we had to eat was bread and water. And each day we had to build that road a mile and a quarter. Black snake whip would cut our backs, some poor fool complained. And you couldn't fight back wearing 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. And then one night when the sheriff was a-sleepin', we gathered all around him, slowly creeping. Heaven help me to forget that night in the cold, cold rain, when we beat him to death with 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Now the whip marks have all healed, and I am thankful that there's nothing but these scars around my ankle. Most of all, I'm glad no man will be a slave again to a black snake whip and 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. to a black snake whip and 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Blackjack County chain. Blackjack County chain. We moved here from somewhere when I was 14. Worked this pole land for bacon and beans. Landlord, he said that hard times is near, but that don't mean a thing, 'cause they already here. From daylight till dark, my work's never done. May the Lord have mercy on this sharecropper's son. Mama's got the fever and the baby's sick too. Papa's downtown just soaking up that booze. Fresh out of prison, says he's never going back. Ain't a bloodhound in Georgia that could follow his track. From daylight till dark, my work's never done. May the Lord have mercy on this sharecropper's son. We bought a new mule, bought 'em up from down south. They'll kick the chewing tobacco right out of your mouth. Water in the well, nearly plain out of sight. Can't take a bath on a Saturday night. From daylight till dark, my work's never done. May the Lord have mercy on this sharecropper's son. Crops are all wilting, no rain day or night. Preacher come for dinner, but we ain't got a bite. Living in the family, 10 daughters and a son. Mama just told us there'll be another one. From daylight till dark, my work's never done. May the Lord have mercy on this sharecropper's son. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, I played on the street for about 10 years and spent the last 5 years on the highway in a van and then an RV and then a bus. And, well, I never did slow down to think much about anything, you know, and never gave myself any thought whether or not I was any good at doing this. And, you know, that's how I got here, you know. But, you know, a lot of people that I talk to see me as somebody with a big personality. But truth is, I'm a recluse. If you give me enough time away from folks, I'll forget all about the man that's Charley Crockett, whoever he is. And that's what's been going on in 2020 for me, is just, you know, figuring out where I'm trying to go, and maybe you can understand that. And, sometimes 2020 vision hurts when you've been blind. You know what I'm talking about. I know it does for me. So what I hope the Creator's watching over each and every one of us. I know they are. So see what I got for you fine, fine folks. Watch their quote. Is he blind? He might struggle in his eyes. You don't want me? Yes, I know. I'm more miles for me to go. The 2 train money that leave this town the sun comes up, I'm going down. They tell me I'm free, but I just don't know. 5 more miles for me to go. 5 more miles for me to go. I'm gonna tell you what, on this road that ends up with sorrow, I'm gonna tell you what, ain't never enough. They call me Joe Christmas, that's my name. I got this river running through my veins. That night in August, the show do glow. 5 more miles for me to go. I know this life, this show is hard. All I can do is play my cards. Keep saying I'm free, but I just don't know. 5 more miles for me to go. 5 more miles for me to go. I'm gonna tell you what, on this road that ends up with sorrow, I'm gonna tell you what, ain't never enough, ain't never enough, ain't never enough. If you love somebody enough, you'll follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. If you need somebody enough, you'll go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I know if you've seen her, you tell me, 'cause you are my friend. I've got to find her and find out the trouble she's in. If you tell me that she ain't here, I'll just follow a trail of her tears. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Used to get mad and she'd say she'd come back to Memphis someday. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I haven't eaten a bite or slept for 3 days and nights. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I've got to find her and tell her that I love her so. I just can't rest till I find out why she had to go. Thank you for your precious time. Forgive me if I start to cry. That's how I got to Memphis. 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 Old Tom T. Hall song, but I learned it off of James Hand, one of my biggest influences. Played all around Austin, Texas, and passed away also just in the last couple months. A hero of mine, really, and wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today without him. And he sang this song with tears in his eyes on Beale Street a few years ago, and I went back to my motel room that night and stayed up till the next morning learning it, and I've been doing it every day ever since. And well, I owe that and a whole lot more to James Hand, and I aim to show him my gratitude here right quickly. I'm not spilling whiskey, I'm spilling water. Used to drink a whole lot of whiskey, but well, then I had a couple heart surgeries, and the doctor told me I couldn't do that no more. And I'm like, good Lord, where's the beer at? They were genetic reasons, if you're asking. Oh shit! It ain't even bright out here no more. There is a man you'll hear about most any place you go, and his holdings are in Texas, and his name is Diamond Joe. He carries all his money in a diamond-studded jaw, and he never was much bothered by the process of the law. Hired out to Diamond Joe, boys, I did offer him my hand, and he gave me a string of horses so old they couldn't stand. I like to starve to death, boys, he did mistreat me so. I never saved a dollar in the pay of Diamond Joe. Now his bread it was corn dodger, and his meat I couldn't chaw, and it kept me well distracted with the wagging of his jaw and the telling of his stories. I aim to let you know there never was a roundup who lied like Diamond Joe. I tried 3 times to quit him, boys, but he did argue so. And I'm still punching cattle in the pay of Diamond Joe. But when I'm called up yonder and it come my time to go, give my blankets to my buddies and give them please to Diamond Joe. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. My name's Charley Crockett. I used to work for Spaceless Sprockets till I got this dang old job singing country and blues. Been downhill ever since. Not really. I believe my woman got them black cat bones. I believe my woman got them black cat bones. Seem like everything I do is wrong. I tried so hard to please her, please that woman of mine. I tried so hard to reach her, reach that gal of mine. Seemed like the harder I try, oh, she getting round cheating in line. I went down to Dallas, out past Wichita. Got to thinking about that woman, weren't no walking on. I believe that woman got black cat bones. Every little thing I do is wrong. I believe that woman got them black cat bones. I believe that woman got them black cat bones. Seem like everything I do is wrong. Every little thing I do, every little thing I do, every little thing I do, every little thing I do is wrong. Something like that. That one needs a little work. Yeah, that's Black Cat Bone. That's an old blues song, but I could never play it as good as the kings of that genre, so I do it my own way, you know. That's how you got to do things. You got to put your own thing on it. Look like a fool trying to match somebody else. You just got to be your own thing. Yeah. Here's one I wrote called Painted Blue. They say there's a price on my head, and that I'm better off dead. But that sheriff better keep this in mind. I so be hard to find. I give up so much of me. I should probably be charging a fee. You say that you don't like me and I'm wrong. Well, I bet you're gonna love the way I'm gone. Ooh. I ain't too concerned with my name, 'cause I know it won't be on my grave. But I ain't gonna hang my head down and cry, 'cause I know where I'm going when I die. Yes, I do. The bright lights shining in this city remind me of the time when she was with me. It's the same old feeling, nothing new. So I'm fixing to paint it blue. Woo. I might be down in Texas after a while, or Louisiana in style. But I tell you what I'm really about to do. I'm fixing to paint it blue. Lord, I'm fixing to paint it blue. Yes, I'm fixing to paint it blue. And I'm fixing to paint it blue. You know I'm fixing to paint it blue. Oh yeah. I had a love, and it was all mine. I drove her out, I must have been blind. That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud. She loved me so, but I was untrue. She's gone for good. What can I do? That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud. There's not a thing that I can say about her, except I don't know how I'm gonna live without her. I had a love, one of a kind. I watched it fade, a kiss at a time. That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud. That's the thoughts of a fool who's thinking out loud. Oh yeah, love me some Ernest Tubb, don't you? I got a lot of sad songs, but that's country music. That's blues music, you know. Even when it sounds happy, if you listen to the words, you might find out different. Crowd pleasers have arrived and say they've got me on their minds. The trapeze artists are in full swing, doing all their favorite things. I'm already on that Tennessee special, Show Beach lying in my grave. I love you, honey, but you just don't know me. Tennessee special all the way. Emerald City diamond eyes, cloak and dagger in disguise. City living, it's not for me. And don't you agree? Won't you agree? Of course you do. Silly me. I'm already on that Tennessee special. Show Beach lying in my grave. I'll take the money, but these fools don't own me. Tennessee special all the way. I'm already on that Tennessee special. Show Beach lying in my grave. I love you, honey, but you just don't know me. Tennessee special all the way. Tennessee special all the way. I appreciate that. I guess I got time for just a couple more. Thank y'all for listening to me tonight. People ask me what my songs is about all the time, and well, if you really want to know, they're about 2 or 3 minutes. How's that? Well, tell me, mama, what am I to do? There's just no good next to you. I ain't looking for a big gold mine. I just want to make you mine. Tell me, pretty mama, where did I go wrong? I wake up in the morning and sing this song. I've been a good man all my days. Trying to do like the good book says. Although it may get heavy further on down the road, I'm much stronger than that levee. I know in time you'll find that Silver City is the place to be. That's what a pretty little girl told me. The rich man dance on a parlor floor while poor folk looking in through the door. Although it may get heavy further on up the road, I'm much stronger than that levee. I'm about to let it show. Well, tell me, honey, where did I go wrong? Just can't get behind this beautiful fly. I don't need no big gold mine. I just want to make you mine. Oh, it's been a while since I did that one. Blues ain't nothing but screaming and crying all the time. Blues ain't nothing but screaming and crying all the time. I feel so bad, but that's all right. I turn my sorrow to rhyme. Hard luck and trouble, that's my only friend. Hard luck and trouble, that's my only friend. But I don't mind, yeah, that's all right. I know they'll be there at the end. Please don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for me. Please don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for me. Some people got 20/20 vision, still too blind to see. Working that one out, that's a brand new one. I've been learning how to hold a guitar pick. I'm 36 and never started holding one till February, man. It's just so hard. I'm trying to figure it out. Is that a first world problem? I don't know. Here's a Vincent Neil Emerson song. I rode into town, laid my money down on a game that was made to lose. Everything I had, I could carry on my back. I don't want nothing I can't use. 7-11, I will speak. 7-11, you gon' see. Well, I once had me a sweet girl, fair and young and fine. I was hers, she was mine. Well, she couldn't sing a note, but all along she wrote, when will you be coming home? 7-11, I will speak. 7-11, you gon' see. So when I come around, all my body through this town, keep my words on your mind. I try to hold on to the love that I have found. lay my poor burden down. 7 come 11, I will speak. 7 come 11, you gon' see. Well, I drank up all the liquor and I burned down all your trees. I swam across the blood-red sea. When the second angel came from the heaven, it did rain, like Revelation 16:3. 7 come 11, I will speak. 7 come 11, you gon' see. 7 come 11, I'm gonna speak. 7 come 11, you gon' see. Ooh, now Lord. Appreciate y'all. I got time for one more. Little Vincent Neil Emerson there right now. Check him out. It's a Texas boy. This is one I wrote with another Texas boy by the name of Dallas Burrow. This is on my latest record called Welcome to Hard Times. This number is the Poplar Tree. I'm holding my head up. I'm not gonna cry or tell them I need her and that without her I would die. I'm not gonna argue. They won't listen to me. I'm just gonna stay right here under the poplar tree. Let me tell you a story. It happened this way. It was born out of longing and a man that's gone astray. I've been to the valley in the shadow of death. I've crossed many rivers wearing a scar on my chest. Can I outrun this heartache? A man he sure can try. I gave my all to that woman, then she turned around and said goodbye. I was in a high desert. Del City was a town. That's when my luck turned south. This old boy started showing out. He killed the clerk and a young girl who was on the standing there. He looked at me real peculiar with the bullets flying through the air. I lit out in a hurry. He went out in a hearse, heartbroken and wanted. Couldn't tell you which one of them is worse. He must have been real important, 'cause his posse caught up to me. I was holding my head up when they hung me from the poplar tree. Yes, they hung me from a poplar tree. I want to thank y'all so much for having me out tonight. My name's Charley Crockett. That's Charlie with an EY, Crockett with 2 T's, just like Davey. And we'll see you next time. Bye.